I'm back again today. As I told y'all, I was going to give y'all a second video. So, I want to be true to my word. And I'm just trying to get my computer. That's why you see that right now. And then I'll get it out of the way in a second. Because I want to click on my next article. My next article. Okay. So, my platform is Talk Time with Cynthia. So if anybody's wondering, if you're not reading but listening, I want to make sure I do that because I have a sister that's visually impaired, and she's more audible than visual. So make sure I do that. So my topic for this time is 15 ways you can show your kids you love them. Okay. Excuse me. I'm telling you, y'all, these allergies be kicking my butt. Oh. And you can do these things every day. As parents, all we want to do is make sure they feel safe, secure, and most importantly, loved. And that's the whole key, that love thing, right? Because if you love them, you're gonna move heaven and hell to make sure them kids safe, make sure they're gonna be spoiled or whatever. But I mean, a lot of people say you shouldn't spoil kids, but I say unless they give you a reason not to, give them everything you can. As soon as they act like they don't know, then that's when you start keeping things. You don't go overboard with it. You understand what I'm saying? But let them know how nice it is to have things, so when they grow up, excuse me, they want to have some things in life. Now there's and not saying that I grew up that way, because I grew up poor. So, and I was able to give my own kids everything, but I gave them whatever I could, not with bill paying and all that. And you can't not pay the bills, because now you're setting a whole nother example for them. You got to make sure you can't give them to the point that you can't pay your bills. Okay. And this is by I'm trying to see who this this is from Huff Post. The Shelter Pet Project. Is that the same? Okay, so by Huff Post. And it says by Motherly. Oh no, that's just that statement. So this article is by Colleen Temple. And it's originally posted on Motherly. So I'm just trying to give everybody credit, because I don't want to sit and take credit for nobody's work. But I think it's really amazing that you can Google different things that you want to know and find them out. So, and I appreciate all of the people that I just named for doing that, so that I can bring it to you guys who don't have time to do it. Excuse me, I don't know how to do it. Okay, so let me start reading. It says, actions speak louder than words. How many times have we heard that in your life? Probably more than you can count. My bird going crazy, so if you hear my bird. Y'all, I gotta get some water up in here because my throat is crazy. My cup. Okay. I don't know if y'all remember the shirt I had on, but this a match to my shirt. And I make these, so and then it says, and we love our children, right? We We do. Like to the moon and back, then up to the moon again, and down and back once more times a million. Aching, overwhelming, unconditional, real love. That's your girl. Don't mess with my kids. Look, I gotta take it. Look, when I say stuff like that, I can feel myself because I'm on 10 already when it comes to my kids. Don't mess with my kids. I'm telling you, you don't want to go there. And I'm sure some of y'all like that. Comment down below and let me know which one of y'all is a tiger, a mother tiger when it come, a lion when it come to her cubs, or a bear when it come to her cubs. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do yourself a favor. Don't do it. I talk love and kindness, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Don't mess with my kids. That's one thing, because that's my contribution to the earth, to put good things into the earth. Don't mess with my kids. I'm telling you. Let me take it down, y'all. Let me bring it back down. Okay, guys. Positive, okay? Then it says, and as parents, all we want to do is make sure they feel safe, secure, and most importantly, loved. Oh, y'all, excuse me. I'm just being so rude, but my throat. Let me see if I drink some of that. So how can we do that? Aside from telling them we love them, how can we put our love into action every day in simple, doable ways? Y'all, excuse me, my throat. Here are 15 easy ways to show your child you love them. Number 1, look them in the eyes. When they are trying to talk to you, or you're trying to tell them something, stop what you're doing. Focus on them. Get on their level and look them in the eyes. Really see them. Give them your full attention as much as you can. Okay? Number 2, make physical contact. Hug them. High five them. Cuddle them. Hold their hand. Sit on the couch with them. Lay with them. Be near them. Let them know you are there. Let them share their affection with you. Their hugs and kisses are the best. So, even if you haven't experienced that, you do with your kids. You set tradition, things that you share with your kids. So, and I'm sure it's probably gonna be hard at times, but you want to start making that difference in your lineage. You know, compliment them. That's number 3. Compliment them. Let them know they're doing a good job with something. Let them know how awesome they are. Be specific with your praise. Okay? Give compliments throughout the day. Build up their self-confidence and teach them to love themselves. That's first thought at home. Oh, that's first taught at home. Sorry. Thank them. Let them know you appreciate it when they listen to you, when they're being nice to their siblings, when they've apologized for something. Thank them for being the great kid that they are. Help them feel validated and good about themselves. You guys, this stuff is so important. I'm telling you. Because you can't expect kids to know that type of stuff. It comes from us. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I had to cut that fan off because it could keep me congested. But yeah, it comes from us. So, and we have to teach them. Otherwise, they're not gonna know. They're not gonna know, you know, what that love is and how to expect it and even how to even treat other people with love. So yeah, we have to teach it to them by showing it to them. Number 5, sit and read with them. Spend quality reading time together. Let them pick any book they like. Chat about the story as you go. Ask them who their favorite character is or what they like best. Show what you liked too. Also, look for opportunities to get to know each other better. That's it. Spending time. A lot of parents, I realize, don't know their children. So, and spending that quality time and loving on each other, then those things come out, and then you know your child in that way. You understand what I'm saying? But okay, so when it says let them pick the author, pick the book, even if it's a comic book, that's what they like. That might be their purpose, and not their purpose, yeah, but yeah, their passion, not purpose, but their passion. Their passion could be art. So and which might lead to their purpose, right? So you have to just whatever they want to read, just say don't discourage them, is what I'm saying. Number 6, make bedtime special time. Make bedtime special time. Recap the day together before they go to sleep. Ask them what their favorite part of their day was. Share yours. Connect before they head off to dreamland. Small engagements like this will let your children know that they can always talk to you. It's important, guys. This might all seem a bit simple, but it's important to know these things because it connects with other situations and circumstances in life. So it's really important. And when somebody feel like you love them, then they're going to open up more to you. They're going to share more with you. You're going to have more of a connection when they feel like they're loved by their parents, right? And same thing with other people. Number 7, prioritize one-on-one time. If you have more than one child, be mindful of scheduling one-on-one time once in a while with each child. Time all together is great, but that one-on-one time is hard to come by. This will likely range anywhere from planning a special outing together to just running to the store quick with you But remember, no matter what, whether it's going to the dry cleanings or going to the zoo, special time along with mom rules. They love it. My kids love that. Let them cook with you. Me and my daughter just did that the other day. She had a good time. Helping me clean up the kitchen, help me cook. You know, it made things that much better. Much more exciting, you know. And cooking, washing dishes went easier. And then cooking with, you know, it was a little slower, but it was fun. Okay, and then it says, let them cook with you. Okay. It says, big kids, tasks like this make them feel special and important. I know it can be hard when you're rushing to throw something together, but try to give them anything to do. Washing vegetables, stirring the bowl, etc. In order to help them contribute to the meal. It may seem small, but it's big to them. Number 9, teach them. Introduce something new to them. Tell them about your job. If they seem interested in dinosaurs, take a book out of the library to learn about them together. Talk about different birds or trees you see on a walk together. There are teaching opportunities everywhere. You just have to be aware of them. And, you know, teaching your kids, that's a part of showing them love too, you know. I mean, because mom loved me enough to teach me new things. Love me. And then reading, period. That's a form of love, because if they get to school and they're not up, you know, on their reading level, then that's painful to the kid, because then they're called on by the teacher and then they don't know these things. So to me, that's important too. Do something out of the ordinary. Is there something you often say no to that you can say yes to here and there? Maybe you don't always let them snuggle in your bed, but today you will. That could be like a special treat, right? Or maybe you don't usually give them a treat after dinner, but on Fridays you do. Be thankful about small ways to surprise them. No, be thoughtful, sorry. Be thoughtful about small ways to surprise them and brighten their day. It says get excited. I like doing that. But my kids be looking at my mama, please. But anyway, it says show enthusiasm in what they're talking about, what they're doing, what they're working on. Show them how excited you are to see them when you get home from work. Let them feel your love. Number 12, make up a game together. Tap into their imagination. Get creative together. Oh, I just read that. Okay. Tap into their imagination. Get creative together. Spending time like this is a great, simple way to bond with one another. Plus, if you remember how to play the game, you can add this activity to your entertainment toolbox to pull from later. Number 13, ask them to tell you a story. I love that. My daughter, she is such an amazing writer and such an amazing storyteller. So it says, give them control of a story, while they also have your full undivided attention. Is like a dream come true for children. They can say what they want, choose the characters, make believe, all while watching your eyes light up at all the right moments. It's pretty magical and enjoyable to watch. Number 14, encourage them. Let them dream. Listen to their dreams. Encourage them to work toward pursuing them. I mean, right now, this may mean they dream of being a space monkey, astronaut, or a fairy princess. Paleontologist. But one day, it will be a dream of getting into NYU or writing a book. And they know what they'll believe they can achieve. Oh, and you know what? They'll believe they can achieve those because you've always encouraged them to dream and set goals. See, that's so important, guys. And our last one, number 15. Create traditions and habits and routines. Predictability. With spontaneity. Here and there, of course, will help your child feel loved and cared for. Special family traditions create memories that will last a lifetime. They are precious and invaluable. Your children will be so happy you started them. Yeah, traditions, I feel like, is very important, guys. So important. So when we gone on from this world, our kids will have that foundation of family. You know what I mean? So yeah, showing your kids you love them, making sacrifices, which it wasn't, brought up. When you love your kids, you make sacrifices for them, if you're in a situation where, well, even if you have the finances and stuff, you still make sacrifices for your kids. Like, for instance, like, if you want to go somewhere, but your kids want to spend time with you, you make sacrifices and you do that later. To me, that's important. And, if you don't have the issue of your finances, in my instance, and in a lot of people instances, sometimes it's finances. So, excuse me. So you have to, forego a pair of shoes, or going to the dentist, or a nice dress or going to the movies or what have you. I don't want to say judge people, good parent, bad parent, but parents that are really you know, I don't want to use good parent, bad parent. But anyway, so we make those sacrifices to make sure our kids have what they need, opposed to us wanting to go to a restaurant or going out to the club or whatever. You know, making sure that they have, you know, the things they need, and going to the and they get the shoes, they get the dinner appointment, they get the new dress or pair of pants or what have you. Excuse me, y'all. And and if we want to get our hair done, no, we don't get our hair done. We send our kids to get their hair done, you know, and making sure that we sacrifice so that when they open the refrigerator, that they got, you know, whatever they need in the refrigerator, making sure that they have their school supplies, making sure that if there's a trip they want to go on to, we didn't go, you know, out to dinner with our friends. We sacrifice and make sure that they can go on their trips and stuff like that. And you know, a lot of times it's hard, and then it's not. It just depends on who you are. If you love your kids, this ain't even a choice. You understand what I'm saying? This is just something. This is the sacrifices that you make for your kids, and it don't. And then when you love your kid, it don't seem to be a sacrifice. And okay, so I'm not saying, even if it feel like a sacrifice, I'm not saying that you don't love your kids, but I'm just saying this is what you do. You sacrifice your needs. You put your needs to the side. We ain't gonna say sacrifice. You put your needs to the side, so your kids needs come first. Kids come first. No matter how bad you want to save and go to that trip that you've been wanting to go to, sometimes you have to sacrifice the honeymoon. Anything. Because the kids come first. And that's how, in another way that you show love. You know? Because it's not about us. And you have a lot of people that is going to say, I am 1,000% wrong. But it is not about us. Because guess what? Them kids did not ask to come into the world. We brought them here. And they deserve to be loved and to be taken care of. That is our job. To love them and take care of them. They deserve that. So you can't get upset when you can't afford their shoes and your shoes. And that's okay. And don't feel some type of way, and don't look down on yourself because you can't. Now you try to seek to do better and find ways or whatever, decent ways. You understand what I'm saying? To make a difference and to get you what you need. You know. But just sometimes that's just not gonna be the case. And don't feel some type of way about it. And that's how you show your kids love, by making the sacrifices, making sure that you're going to the school, make sure that you're involved in their work at the school, with homework, and so that they can get through school successfully, so they can become their own independent self at the end of the 13 years of from pre-K to 12th grade. That is our responsibility, and that's a part of showing our kids we love them, making sure they're disciplined and they knowing right from wrong, and not to leave them out there to chance for somebody else to teach them right from wrong. That's a part of showing our kids that we love them. Keeping them clean, keeping their hair done. That's a part of keep showing our kids that we love them. Making sure that they have the school supplies they need. And then say you can't afford it. It's an organization that can help you. You just go and you ask for help. And don't let somebody make you feel some type of way because you feel like you have to ask. But I'm not saying the next year find yourself in that same space, because everybody go through hard times here and there. So everybody have a dry spell here and there every now and then. But don't allow ourselves to stay in that dry space. And sometimes it might take more than a year or so to get out of that dry space, but work towards it. You understand what I'm saying? So it's so many ways to show your kids that you love them. It's so many avenues to, if you feel like you're not in that space where, oh, well, I don't have this and I don't have that and I can't do this and I can't do that. It's organizations everywhere that will help you to make sure that you have what you need. I saw on the news the other day, this mother, she needed milk for her baby. And she needed somebody to go get milk for her baby. And she was crying. And she called the police department. And she cried and she said, I need help. I need milk for my baby, and there's no way for me to go get milk for my baby. And guess what the police department did? We got a good police officer, y'all. They went and got that baby milk. And what he did, he went and got the what's the milk? The whole milk. You know, the big jug of milk. And couldn't find out it was a little baby, you know. So he went back to the store. Because I think it was another one, went to the store and when they got the baby the formula. So there's always help out there to be able to be the parent, the great parent that I know that we are. You know? And then even if you're a parent that hadn't been showed love in your childhood, maybe you come from a background of abuse or whatever, and it's hard to figure out how that go. There's organizations for that. It's even like if your child is in school, there's hotlines, everything. You just have to look for it to help you to be the parent that you need to be, to show the love that you need to show your child. So when they get out into society, they know what that is. But if you send your child out in society and they don't know what that is coming from their own parent, and they've been treated wrong and not being shown love, then when they get out there into society, they don't know what that look like. So they're gonna fall into the trap of false love. You understand what I'm saying? So it has to come from you. If you love your child enough, and I know that you do, show them the love that they need so that when they go out in that world, they know what that look like. They know what it look like. And like I said, if you haven't been shown love, then I do realize that it's a possibility that might be a hard thing for you. Or if you haven't been embraced, I know that might be a hard thing for you. Or if you have a problem reading, then you and your child, y'all go to the library and read together. Or find somebody, go to a church. I'm telling you, it's people out here that is like waiting to be of service. They're waiting for somebody to ask them for help. But y'all don't wait. Look for somebody that you know that might can't read or can't do things that they need to do and they need help. Just a little boost to, you know, help to get the help. You understand what I'm saying? That they ain't laying down on you, letting you do all of it, but they just need that boost to get they. You know how when you're in a swing and you just need that push to just get it, and then that's why you start pumping it with your own legs, you know. But anyway, so but then and at the same time, even if they're trying to lay down and come to a child, you helping a child, that's different. Because you might be helping that parent, but you helping that parent helping that child through that parent, or figure out a way to go around. I don't know how that will work, but to me, that's our responsibility. We are our brother's keeper. That's all I'm saying. We are our brother's keeper. But yeah, so those things I felt like that they didn't really touch on a lot, which they touched on a lot of good things, which is very, 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 very important. But yeah, and especially the part about being your child's biggest cheerleader. Make them feel like they the most important person in your life, period. And like they say, if you got more than one kid, spend that time. And when y'all spend that time together, make them feel like they the only child you got, that you make them feel just that good. You know, it's so important. And you know, and I wish, because I don't want to see it like I'm perfect, you know, I wish that these things that I knew while I was raising my kids, I didn't raise my kids all crazy or whatever, but it's just some things that you don't know, especially when you're a single widowed parent and you're just trying to do that thing yourself, and you frustrated and you stressed out or whatever, and you just trying to make sure that ends meet and making sure that they getting the right education and stuff, and you and just doing just like the everyday thing, and trying to make sure that they not harmed, or just different things. Some of the things some of the stuff in the 15 things, it just, you're just not gonna think about it because you so honed into other major things that is important. Not that the 15 things ain't important, but you don't things that's like majorly important. So just show any way you can. Just show in your own way that you love them, and that's all them kids be want. Just to know that their parents love them. That's it. Period. Okay. Point blank. Period. So yeah. But thank you guys so much. I'm gonna go ahead on and end this video. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And don't forget to share with your family and your friends. Let them know what your girl Scent is doing. We're trying to keep it popping over here in a positive way, you know, and make the world a better place. This is what we do over here on Talk Time with Cynthia. That's what we do. We love, we embrace, we stay positive, we show kindness. So come over here if you're feeling like that's what you need. That's what we're doing right here on Talk Time with Cynthia. Yes. Okay, guys, I love you so much. And thanks for spending time with me, hanging out, seeing what I got to say about things I feel like is important and that we need in our society today. And I love you so much. I love you so much. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow.